Hi, it's Julian Mellor, Easy Swing Coach. I just wanted to take this opportunity to share with you a few simple tips that I know will help with your putting. And the first one is very easy to understand, but very underestimated, and the value of actually doing this properly is unbelievable. And it's striking the golf ball in the middle of your putter. I'm going to just walk to the screen and I want to show you something. So I'm just going to hold my putter up here and I'm going to bang the ball against the toe of the club. So here I'm starting to get quite a bit of twist on the club face. Now I'll bang it out of the heel and I'm getting twist the other way, so my club face is closing, and now I'll strike it right in the middle. And my putter is staying far more stable than it is when I'm hitting it off centre. So something that I see a lot of people do when they're addressing the ball is they actually don't put the ball in the middle of the putter to start off with. Now it's very easy to do. So your golf ball will have a name on it, and if you make that name right on top, so in this case it's just going to face the screen, so it's dead straight. I've got 3 little dots on my club face and I'm going to line the 2 up so that I know that I'm getting the golf ball in the centre of the putter rather than off the toe or out of the heel. So actually addressing the ball in the middle is massive to start off with and very underestimated. Now, a thing that I would advise people to try is to get 3 golf balls. Yeah, ignore these tees a second, that's for something else. So the first one, I'm going to hit it right out of the toe of the putter. And I could really feel my club face twisting there and kind of opening as I was striking it. On this one now, I'm going to address it right out of the heel of the putter, and I'm going to do the same exercise. And that's just closed the club face and the ball has started off on a funny line again. And now I'll get one right in the middle and I'm going to make a stroke from here. And that felt totally different. I had a lovely guy come over from Ireland when I've just been coaching in Tenerife, and he used a great word, and it was buttery. And it's, when you hit it out the middle of your club face, it really feels lovely and soft and buttery rather than a bit clunky when it's out of the toe or out of the heel. So never underestimate the value of finding the middle of your putter and striking the ball in the middle of your putter face. You're going to get far less twist. Now, what I've done here, just to take this a stage further, is I've got 8 tees lined up here, and on the first one, I'm going to leave the club face open slightly. I'm going to hit it a bit out the toe and just see the initial direction that the ball starts off in. Bang, so that one's actually hit the far tee and that's ricocheted offline. So if you imagine this is what, 3 foot, so if you've got an 8-foot putt, before you know it, that ball that's kind of missing the target within the first few inches of actually striking it. And let's hit another one now. Again, I'm going to line it up very similar. I'm going to address it out the heel. Bang, that's actually hit the first tee and just ricocheted off. So as soon as I've struck it out of the heel, the club face is closed, the ball has started off on a bad path. Now, sometimes you can actually have a nice putting stroke, but if you're hitting it off centre, your club face is going to twist and the ball will go offline no matter what you do. So now let's see if we can get one going down the middle. So I'm addressing the ball in the middle of the putter. I feel lovely and relaxed while I'm setting up to it. Bang. There you are. You see I've hit that one slightly off centre and the ball started off straight offline. Let's see if we can improve on that one. Nice and relaxed. And there's one that starts off more down the centre. So it's very easy to do. You only need 8 tee pegs. Pop them in the ground roughly the same. These are almost a putter head distance apart. You could actually make them a little bit narrower if you really wanted to get start the ball on a much finer line, but this will give you an idea of what's happening to your club face as you're actually striking the putt. So if we're hitting these ones on the right, we know the face is opened. We're hitting the ones on the left, the face is closing. Let's see if you can start the things straight down the middle. And just 3 other things that easy swing coaches like to see people do with their putting. Number 1, hold the putter lightly. If you're holding it tight and you're a nervous putter or lacking in confidence, I'll almost guarantee that you've locked up, and we have a lovely saying, tension steals your feel and robs you of your talent. So if you're tight, you're not going to have very much feel with putting, and we know that putting is massively about the pace that you hit it and also the direction that you start the ball on. So if you're tight, you're going to struggle with speed and you're going to struggle with line. So hold the putter lovely and light is number 1. If I just hold this here and set this in motion, see how that putter is swinging in quite a nice line, and if I hold it further away, it becomes more of a rounded type stroke. So the second thing that we like to see people do with putting is stand more upright. It makes for a better stroke, more consistent stroke. The further you are away, the more rounded it becomes. Now, if you're a fabulous putter and you stand a long way away from the ball, don't change. You know, if it works, don't change it. But if you are struggling, being upright is a little bit better than being too far away. My putter's actually 37 inches long, so I'm 6 foot tall. I like to stand nice and tall rather than getting too far away. And the third thing that we love to see with people's putting is a smooth stroke, the smoothest putting stroke that you can make. I'm not really a big fan of the ones who say, well, swing it back 2 inches and follow through 6 inches, that kind of thing, trying to measure the putting stroke. I much prefer to see a lovely fluid stroke rather than a short and jabby putting stroke. So stand tall, hold it lightly, make a smooth putting stroke. I hope these little things help, and like I said, never underestimate the value of hitting it out the middle of out of any golf club, but certainly out the middle of a putter. It will make a big difference. I've got a couple of 1 and 2 day courses already booked in for this year. I've got quite a few throughout the season, so if you are struggling with your golf or you're lacking a little bit of inspiration or you've lost your mojo, why not get in touch with us, and you'd be more than welcome to come and join me on any of the courses that I'm holding. More information is on my website. It's julianmellorgolfschool.com, and it'd be great to have you come along, and as always, if you've got any questions, just drop me a line. Hope this has helped, and thanks for watching. Bye.